Hello, everybody. This is Scott Shikawa, and we are here in beautiful Hilo for the TMT Mahalo event. Now, we're here to say thank you to all of our supporters as the project continues to move forward. And here with Jacqui Hoover.
Yes.
Hey, Jacqui, thank you for your support.
Thank you.
And let's talk a little about yourself and your organization before we talk about the project.
Okay. So I have the privilege of being the executive director and chief operating officer for the Hawaii Island Economic Development Board, which is comprised of private sector business leaders and community leaders, and also the Hawaii Leeward Planning Conference, which is comprised of your major landowners, including ranches, agriculture, so the whole conglomerate of people who have land access and development access on Hawaii Island.
So what is your reason in supporting TMT? Yeah.
My reason for supporting TMT is just to diversify our economy and strengthen the opportunities that our workers who have been displaced from sugar for so many years and who have gone into tourism. Not that the visitor industry is not an honorable industry, but many of the people who've gone there have advanced degrees and so forth. They're looking for opportunities to stay on Hawaii Island. Hawaii has become known as a phenomenal leader for industry, technology, and science. And I think that's a wonderful legacy to leave our children, especially the legacy that they can connect back to their ancestors and recognize that their Hawaiian ancestors were natural scientists, and this gives them an opportunity to connect back to that in the 21st century.
Now you're a native Hawaiian, right?
Yes.
So what is the connection between native Hawaiians and studying the stars back then?
Well, obviously Hokulea just returned from their worldwide wayfinding journey, and in that journey they brought hope and inspiration to so many other indigenous people. And I think here in Hawaii Island we have that direct connection with our wayfinders, and certainly Mauna Kea and astronomy is part of the 21st century part of wayfinding and being allowed to continue our legacy in today's society.
Getting back to the economy, a lot of people are not aware of the long history of astronomy in, on the Big Island or the Hilo side. I think, obviously with the TMT debate, it's kind of come up to the forefront, but yeah, it goes back about 50 years.
50 years post-tsunami, when everyone looked at what are we going to do for the economy in Hilo. Beyond sugarcane, I think we had some very forward-thinking, future-thinking individuals in our community who said, what is a clean industry that we can bring to Hawaii that can also really contribute to a long-term future and sustain itself, as well as continue to bring a future for our children of Hawaii. And so, yes, that really has contributed. People forget that economy, from an economic perspective and from an education perspective, astronomy is not just for a few scientists and rocket scientists. It's really creating jobs at all levels, everything from support staff, clerical staff, certainly engineers, astrophysicists, and so forth, but computer technology, robotics, that all of our children are learning, all of that plays a part in it.
You brought up a good point. This is a platform to kind of groom the students to get into the STEM field,
yes.
right?
Yes.
How about, once they're done being educated in the STEM field, what's the possibility of them coming back here to work in that particular field?
Well, right now, until we expand the opportunities of jobs, there are a few students who are competing for, a lot of students competing for a few jobs. And the example I like to give is recently I spoke to a 12-year-old who said, Auntie, it's great if you all are talking about giving me a job in 10 years, but what are you doing for my parents so that we can assure that they stay here in Hawaii and aren't forced to relocate, in which case I'll be relocated as well. And that's the other opportunity that people are forgetting. Through STEM, it's not just for children, it's for adults too. And TMT and the other astronomy sectors, as well as our other technology sectors and innovation sectors, are offering opportunities for workers who are adults right now to move into science and technology. An example that comes to mind right away, that 30-meter telescope and all of the observatories and technologies we'll be using is 3D printing. And what an exciting opportunity for adults to learn about 3D printing and participate in that.
That's a great point. It's not just about the present, it's also about the future. So.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
Thank you, Jacqui, for taking time. Thank you for your support.
Thank you.
Okay, if you want to learn more about the TMT project, you can go to our website at maunakea and tmt.org, and you can also check out our Facebook page. So Until next time, aloha.